Alrighty. This is the final step to the happy turtle painting. Look and see what I have done. I have added weird stuff. I added a little more, like another little thing down here, because it looked, I don't know, I didn't like it. And then I added all the happy jellies and then happy fish. And one of the things, I don't know if you can kind of see it when the sun hits it. See that paint right there? It's pearlescent white. So that means that when the sun hits it, I want it to look like bubbles and then like little air streams of water, because these guys are swimming. So they're moving. Everything is moving. Water is not like still, okay, in case you hadn't noticed. So you want to get that movement in there. And one of the things, too, I wanted to show you is you had this space up here. You had this big focus here, little here. This is actually like, this is kind of middle ground. This is foreground, background, middle and background. And then over here, it's darker because it's farther away, lighter is towards the surface. But these little doohickeys, those are fish, little bait fish, and could be zooplankton, which is shrimp and all those little critters that everything likes to eat. So what you can do with that is, if you don't have that, if you noticed before, your eye kind of goes, oh, turtle, oh, jellyfish, oh, another turtle, oh, coral, oh, fish. And then it wanders off into space. But if you add these little guys here, it keeps your eye looking. You're going, oh, yeah. And then, oh, okay. And then, oh, yeah, look. And then they come back in and you're looking at this. So it keeps you moving around this canvas. So it's not so bullseye boring. You don't want bullseye boring where everything is in the center. And with this turtle being boom data like that, it kind of is that way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this brush, which this is a really well thrashed 2-inch, the same one I used before. And we're going to take some white and we're going to get it just a little wet, just damp, not real wet. Okay. And I'm going to just barely touch it. And then kind of do this with it. And then use a little more water. What you want is it to just have a tiny bit of white on it. And put down this without dropping everything. Yeah. And what you're going to do now is you're going to kind of do this number. And you're thinking, oh my God, she's ruined it. Look at that. I'm going to gently go over this guy like this. Oh no, she's ruined it. Oh no. Yep. Pretty much it's junk now. I'm going to throw it away. Well, one thing you have to remember about white when you're painting with it, especially if it's watered down, it's going to dry and be thinner than when you put it on. At least you're hoping anyway, right? So I'm kind of doing this over the whole canvas, but a lot of it is over this turtle because I'm trying to tone him back a bit. And so you look at it now and you think you've destroyed this painting. It looks like garbage. Well, maybe. If there's some areas that you really think, oh, I don't want so much white there, just take your happy towel. And this is my really grungy towel that actually says, living the dream on it. Live your dream. Yeah, you can see it. It's really good. Because I'm always saying I'm living the dream all the time. Which we know is, I don't tell you what kind of dream. Anyway, so you can take that towel and then just kind of blot it. Like this. I'm sorry. My filming skills once again. If you want less white there, or not as hard an edge on the white, you can do this. And then if you want even less, you can get it wet. And it's going to pick up even more. Oh, look at that. See? Because I wanted him kind of dull, like he's farther back there. I don't want him to look like he's popping right off the canvas. Okay? Now, you stand back and look at it. Here, I'm telling you the stand back thing. You see what I mean? Now all of a sudden it looks like that dog is actually swimming in the water, not popping off the canvas and jumping in your lap. Now all I have left to do is sign it because I think this dog is done. All right. So I like to use my Happy Liner brush. See, all my brushes are happy because I keep them clean. Even though it's a big slobby mess, I do clean my brushes because brushes are not brushes. What are they? Like I tell people, magic wands. That's right. Because you can create all kinds of cool stuff. And see, like I'm looking at that right down there. Do I really like that? And then what happened? I got paint on my canvas right there. Did you see that? That was an accident. No, what am I going to do? I screwed up. I've ruined it. It's the end of the world. No. Look at this. Huh? You see? Oh, I'm showing you my window. Sorry. There. See what I mean? It's not the end of the world, people. You just wipe it off. You see? It's the advantage of water-based paint. Now, what color do I want to use to sign it? I think I'm going to go with a purpley blue. I don't like bright contrasting colors, not all the time. Now, and I'm not going to sign it over here. No, I normally sign it down here. You can sign it wherever you want because it's your painting. Remember that, right? If I remember how to spell my name. And boom. See? I might throw a little red in there. Just a little bit. It's like you want to be able to see it, but it's not like the first thing you see. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm so special. Oh, give me a break. I threw some paint on a canvas, and you can kind of tell what it is. Get over it. There. I always feel like if I did a painting and you can go, hey, those are turtles. I like your turtles. Okay, I'm successful because they're not butterflies. Now, if I had been trying to paint butterflies and you looked at this painting, you'd be going, yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Okay, so there you go. Simple, easy to do. I do have a really tacky YouTube channel that I will be posting this stuff onto. So on my Facebook, if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Sue Bonner Artist, and that's A-R, not E-R. And you can also come to one of my paint-along classes. I have them usually once a month on a Saturday evening. Right now they're at the Bead Studio, which it's a really good spot. It's a good place. So we have a really good time. And no, it's not one of those we fall over and paint. No, we actually do paint. So check it out.